Hello everyone, it's another interesting episode of the Property First Show, the show that keeps you up to date with real estate issues. This program is brought to you from the stables of BALOGUN Communications. My name is Layoli Oyatogun, and we're going to be having a great time on the show today. We always have an amazing time on social media with all our followers on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Google+. If you're not yet a member of our social media platform, follow us at Property First Show. We've had some power-packed previous episodes, so if you've missed it, search for Property First on YouTube, subscribe, like, and definitely leave a comment. You probably have a lot of properties you want to sell, or maybe you're into a property related business and you want the whole world to know about your products and services, or maybe you have a property related event you want us to cover. Then call the number 090-2023-2719 or 081-8653-3938. You can also send an email to propertyfirst@babsomocommunications.com. Technology continues to be a catalyst for change in all areas of business and industry, and the real estate market is no exception. Later on the show, we'll analyze how online technology has been of great help to the real estate industry. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the goodies we have for you on the Property Showcase segment, where we link property buyers with property developers. Enjoy it. Today on the show, we have for you two beautiful properties that are sure to make you grab your phones and call to have them reserved for you. Our first property offering for today is a 5-bedroom fully detached duplex located in a quiet neighborhood in Osapa, London area of Lekki, Lagos. On the ground floor of the building is a very spacious living room with a dining area and a wash and basin.
This is the sitting room. Yes, and this is a 3D wall. Very nice. Exactly. Exactly. Very nice. And you can see the switch. We have unique switch for each of the stuff that we have. Very nice. And this is the intercom, and you can see the walls very nicely designed. This is the dining area. This is also a place you can wash your hands, like
after your meal, your breakfast,
exactly,
dinner, or lunch.
Exactly.
You can just wash your hands
and check yourself.
Your face, you know.
Yes, very nice.
Okay, so moving on.
All right.
Visitor's toilet.
This is a visitor's toilet. Okay.
There's also a fully furnished kitchen with modern appliances like a 4-burner gas cooker with a company heat extractor, a washing machine, a microwave oven, a marble top work table, a double wash hand basin, and a store.
The kitchen. First, I want to show you how cute the tabletop is. This is where you can do all your chops, your slice, and everything. Exactly. Yeah. Anything you can mention. And to think of that, it has a wardrobe, a cupboard. Okay. Yes, a very nice cupboard. You can put anything you want. That it has a double sink for anything you want to wash. Okay. And the gas is a 4-phase with an electric cooker on it. And this is your microwave, exactly your microwave, your oven. Then this is a plus too. This is really, really nice. So. For seasoning, everything, really nice. And you can see the materials used in this house is really unique. And this is the store.
All right, that's the store.
Yes.
There's also a visitor's room, which is also en suite.
This is a visitor's room.
Oh,
yes. Visitor's room. Here's the wardrobe for the visitor's room. Okay. At least they are not left out. Okay. And here's the bathroom and toilet for the visitors. Okay. Yeah. The visitors room also has a water heater. Okay. Yes. So. For the bathroom. Yes. Okay.
The staircase takes you upstairs where you see the family lounge.
So this is another exactly.
Okay. With its own balcony where you can get a good view of the neighborhood.
It has a balcony. Yes. Very wonderful balcony. Where you can rest, and from the balcony you could even see people around. Yeah. Outside coming in. Yeah.
You're trying to stay in the house and you want fresh air.
Fresh air.
And just sit down and be on your own. The balcony is a nice space.
Very nice.
Adjacent to the family lounge is a very spacious master bedroom with its own balcony.
Okay. Let me take you to the master bedroom.
Okay.
Welcome to the master bedroom.
This is huge.
With a very nice. And also the master bedroom has a balcony.
Oh, the private balcony.
Private balcony. And a very nice view as well. Okay.
A bathroom fitted with a bathtub and a shower.
Very nice one.
Okay, so this is the bathtub.
Yes.
You have the option of a bathtub or the shower.
Exactly.
Alright, fantastic. A large wardrobe.
That's a very huge wardrobe. And where you can put your shoes and everything.
Not bad.
Very nice.
Okay. 3 other bedrooms are located close to each other and all open into the lounge.
Okay, down to the next room. This is another room. You have your shower and your toilet.
Okay. And you also have
Your wardrobe, exactly.
So this can actually pass up to
children's room, exactly.
Depending on whatever room you want to turn it into.
One here and this other one.
Okay.
Yes. This could also serve as children's room, and it has a shower and toilet with nice walls.
Water supply to this building has been provided with 2 boreholes, complemented with an underground water reservoir and water tanks.
For the water supply, we have constant water supply. We have 2 boreholes and we have a water reservoir.
Okay.
So in case anything.
Adequate security is in place with CCTV cameras, electric fence, and a general estate security system.
And for the security, we have CCTV 247. It's a watch, and the estate is secured.
Okay. Other features include a remote controlled gate that can be controlled from the balcony upstairs.
You could actually control the gates standing from this angle.
Oh, that's
yes,
nice.
That's a remote control whereby you want to come in.
Okay,
someone can
so you don't have to go downstairs.
You don't have to go downstairs.
If your gate man is not around,
exactly.
Just stay in here and then control it. Come open. Nice. A driveway with ample parking space. Power supply is also constant.
The power supply is constant. We have constant power supply.
This property has a governor's consent as documentation.
It has governor's consent already.
The asking price for this property is 90 million naira.
Yes, the price is 90 million naira.
Asking?
And and it's negotiable.
Fantastic.
Yes, the owner is open to negotiation.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you too.
Now let's move to further down the Lekki-Epe Expressway to an area called Thomas Estate, about 500 meters off the expressway. Located within this neighborhood is another estate known as Victory Estate. Tucked away in a quiet location within this estate is a 4-bedroom fully detached duplex with 1-room boys' quarters. This property, which sits on a 225 square meter land area, will be well appreciated by those who love a combination of elegance and tranquility. This property has the following features: a spacious living room with a dining area, a fully fitted kitchen with a gas cooker, heat extractor, washing machine, wash and basin on marble slabs for work area, and a store. All spaces within this building are fully tiled and all rooms are en-suite. Beautiful handrails on tiled staircase leads you upstairs where you have the family lounge, which leads to the master bedroom and 2 other bedrooms. The master bedroom has a walk-in closet, and the bathroom is equipped with a cubicle shower, jacuzzi, wash and basin, water closet, and water heater. The view from the master bedroom balcony is breathtaking. The family lounge also has its balcony. Other features in the building include a central sound system with speakers and volume control, a variety of modern light fittings and switches in the different rooms and spaces. Provision is made for cable TV. Within the premises is a carport and a gatehouse. The building is secured with an electric fence and entry is through a high-quality sliding metal gate. Power and water supply are provided. This building is available at the price of 55 million naira net. We'll go on a break right now, and when we return, we'll update you on all the happenings in the real estate industry. Real Estate Digest brought to you by Nightstone Properties. Osun State Government assures residents of adequate security of lives and property. Experts in built environment seek an efficient facility management system as means of sustaining national infrastructure across the country. Affordable housing is an indicator of the well-being of Nigerians, says SULAIMAN Hassan Zama, Minister of State, Power, Works and Housing. Power sector loses 108 billion in the first quarter of 2018. Explosion destroys story building in Ile-Ife, Osun State, and causes chaos. Pension Commission (PENCOM) declares federal government has invested about 224.30 billion of pension funds, about 2.89% of pension assets in real estate. 70% of naval personnel don't have accommodation, says Chief of Naval Staff Vice Admiral Ibok Ete Ibas. Real Estate Digest was brought to you by Nightstone Properties. The real estate industry is one of the fastest growing industries in Nigeria, contributing to the nation's GDP. It is evidently clear that online real estate portals are playing major roles in influencing potential property buyers. People have access to loads of information, property related, and this helps them to make informed decisions. Today on the expert segment, we have the co-founder and chief business officer of tolet.com.ng, Sulaiman Balogun. We'll be discussing real estate and how it is affected by online technology. Hello, how are you doing?
Hi.
Good to have you on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for taking out time from your very busy schedule to talk with us.
No problem.
Okay, now let's get to it. Internet, these days, internet technology has really influenced our day-to-day activities, and it has basically dominated all of the things we do, professional and business transactions. To what extent has the advancement in internet technology affected real estate industry?
I think this is, thank you for the question, kind of relates to what we do primarily, obviously. So I'm founder, like you said, I'm co-founder at tolet.com.ng, where Nigeria's #1 real estate web portal. What we primarily do is help your search made, just think about property search made easy. We provide a platform that has over 10,000 agents and tens of thousands of available real estate listings at any given point in time. We started in 2013 as tolet.com.ng, And when we started the business, I mean, more to your question, the primary way via which people did search for real estate at the time was to physically drive around areas. So say I wanted to live in VI, I would drive down to VI, or I'll take a bus to VI and start trudging the streets looking for vacancy boards, trying to find what's going to be the next place where I would live, or I would talk to a real estate agent.
Just so cumbersome.
Extremely cumbersome. Or I would buy the newspapers, every week buy a newspaper and then begin to trudge through the classifieds. It was just cumbersome, it was tiresome. People had a difficult time, and it's kind of what influenced myself and my co-founders to really try and set up the platform to really put this in, really just create a platform where every single piece of real estate available anywhere in Nigeria could just simply be put on, could be accessed by anyone with the help of a smartphone, with the help of a tab, from your laptop. I mean, at your convenience, in the midnight, in the morning, afternoon. That's exactly what we've done. And what we've seen is that over the last 5 years, we have then seen a total change in the way people conduct their search. Now, if I'm looking for a house, I don't drive to an area to go and conduct the search. I just go online, I go to tule.com.ng, and I see everything that I'm looking for. I think we have actually really come to solve the problem. People now have convenience in their real estate search. I think that's really what internet technology has really done. I mean, as regards to the real estate industry, I mean, there's so much more. But yes, primarily yes, convenience and easy search.
Okay, so would you say internet technology has been able to bridge the gap between producers and consumers in the industry?
Pretty much. That's exactly what he's done. You have, so I was talking earlier when I was talking about the user side of things. From the producer, from the real estate developers, they've also seen faster and speedy pickup of some of the developments that they have on offer. Real estate agents also find it cheaper to advertise and also get far more returns on their investments. You put a house in the newspaper, you have gone there a week before, you spend so much more money. You list on the platform, you post the property this morning, by afternoon you start getting calls. And then before you know it's evening or the next day, the property is gone off the market. That it has done this really, I mean, just simply put everyone together, bridge the gap, just like you said. And it's been a fantastic journey for us. Obviously, starting off, it was picked up really slowly, and then bam, after a few years, it's just out there, and then
You're everywhere these days,
yeah.
on every online platform.
Yes,
you breathe, you see to let.com.ng everywhere.
Yeah, that's only credence to the fact that we've built what is a very successful product. What is a product that was a long time coming for majority of house hunters and even real estate developers, real estate agents, like landlords. The product simply came and solved their problems.
Do you mean online technology has been able to break the gap between producers and consumers in the industry?
I think on the part of buyers, it has brought clarity. Searching for a house before, for a property, I mean, it doesn't have to be a house. It could be a commercial duplex, it could be a plot of land, it could be a farm, whatever. It's brought clarity to what was really an obscure area. Back in the day, I was pretty much left at the mercy of what the real estate agent told me the property was worth.
So no direct contact with the owner?
I have no direct contact with the owner. Secondly, I have no idea of really what properties within that location are going for, and that was a huge problem. So the property could have been worth 12 million naira, and then they would tell me it's worth 16 million, or the property was worth 900,000, and they'll tell me it's worth 1.5 million. I had no place where I could check to really for comparables. For buyers, it gives the buyers choice. They would tell you, back in the day, they would say, okay, well, this is the only property on the market on this entire street. Well, no, go to tule.com.ng. There are 6 other properties similar to that and better than that are available right now. Yeah, exactly. And you have, I mean, the tools that exist on our platform for users and for agents simply just brought about clarity, I think, for buyers. It's created choice, really gave them choice.
So tell me, why should I go online to lease or buy a house as opposed to going to a real estate agent who will carry me into the house? You know, what are the advantages of using online technology? Now,
the real estate agent that you have met, you probably don't know him. You met him, you use a referral, or you put a chalkboard. You were driving by in the area and then you saw a chalkboard that said, "Oh, agent here, call this number now." You don't know him either. What we do is we do that initial scraping out of bad eggs for you. And when you come to our platform, you know that the agents that you are meeting on our platform, the agents that are listing on our platform, are verified people and people that you can trust. And that's, I mean, what do you want more than that? You want security. Every time you're putting money down, either for rent or to buy a property, it's a lot of money, and you want to make sure that your funds are secure. You want to make sure that you're putting your funds in the right hands. Using an online platform like Tulare.com.ng guarantees that your money is not going into the wrong hands. It basically gives you that peace of mind and that assurance that you're dealing with a legitimate company that has gone the lengths to ensure that it's doing business only with proper people.
How can this technology be used in solving the housing problems in Nigeria?
Technology can do a lot to solving the housing problem in this country. What we need is, I think, government and private sector to come together to really put life and breathe life into some of these solutions. You have other countries that are beginning to do modular construction as against the established brick, block and concrete type of buildings that we currently have. The modular buildings can be built in a factory. You can churn out a far greater number at far cheaper cost in a really reduced amount of time. I mean, you hear about factories that exist in Japan and China that can churn out 10 houses in one day. I mean, I'm talking about the fully formed structured house that can then be taken to site and coupled together in less than a week or so.
How durable are these types of houses?
I think the technology has been around for a long time. They're in use in all these other countries, and that's why I said
it works.
This is established technology. It works already. You have 3D printers already churning out houses already in the West. So why can't we begin to bring some of these technologies back home? And that's why I said the government and private sector need to come together to be able to even further reduce the cost of some of these technologies, because if we do import it directly, it then makes matters a bit worse. If we can establish the industries here with government support and with private sector funding, we can even really bring down the cost of purchasing a house or building a house. And then, I mean, technology solves problems. That's what technology is all about. I mean, the way we communicated 20 years ago is not the same way we communicate now. I mean, growing up, we had the physical landlines, and then you call 931-709 or something, and then you came the era of the cellular phone, and then you now got to the era of GSM, and now we're talking about with BBMs and all that. We're talking about 2G, 3G, 4G, and now I think there's 5G already in existence, even though it's not really on scale yet. What's my point is, we've been building houses the same way in this country for upwards of 70, 80 years. What happens? Why can't we change that? If we've been able to use technology to solve very simple problems like communication, why is there hesitation for us to really employ some of these technologies? I mean, we've even discarded technology that we used before that has been refined. People still use red bricks to construct houses. They're cheaper. Why can't we look at ways of fine-tuning that technology, that tech, into building like really lovely structures for us? So there's so many things that technology can do. But yes, technology as a driver, as a medium to solve the housing problem is something that should be explored by all and sundry.
You've told us about all the advantages of online technology. Now, what are the disadvantages of using this technology? Oh, there are no disadvantages.
Yes, it does. Do we have any disadvantages? Yeah. For example, if I speak from my own end, internet technology, like I mentioned earlier, has been used as a medium to perpetrate fraud. We can't deny that fact. People use unstructured platforms that don't carry out verification, and I've used it as a medium to kind of fleece quite a few millions of people. However, I think that's a disadvantage. But technology also is a medium via which some of these fraud issues can also be solved. Like I said, a lot of online platforms in this country, aside even to letthecom.ng inclusive, have come up with so many ingenious ways using the power of technology to ensure that fraud is not perpetrated on our platforms. And we're using tech to solve that problem. Don't forget that before the advent of online technologies as a medium to real estate search or doing other things as well, fraud has always existed, has always been part and parcel of human existence. So why should people, I don't see any reason why people should then say, oh no, because the internet now exists, we shouldn't use the internet. Well, sorry, we're making life easier for you. Technology makes it easier to track some of these people. Someone puts an online ad, a very obscure ad in the newspaper, pays money without any paper trail. It's very difficult to catch that person. I know I have nothing against newspapers. I'm just saying that it could be difficult to catch them if I just place an obscure ad. There is nobody that places an ad on the SULAIMAN.ng platform that does not have a human face, that we don't have details about them, that we don't have records about them. So even if someone who has been conducting business very easily decides to go awry, it's very easy to trace them. Bank details, bank transactions. There's so many ways we can nip in the bud fraud in general in this country. And so yes, just like everything, it has those disadvantages of relating to security and fraud. But I must also say in the same vein that same technology is what is actually curbing the conduct of this fraud, of some of this fraud. In general, anyway, either online or offline.
Okay, so on a final note,
yes.
What advice do you have for people out there?
I think the primary advice I'll give to people is we need to embrace technology. This being a property show, I think the real estate industry, as against other sectors, has been slow to adapt to the online technology. We have to be honest about that. However, we see that has changed over the last few years, and we see it getting better. But yes, my advice to people is trust online platforms. They work, they make your life easy, it makes your life better, and it brings more convenience for you. Use us.
Wow, very enlightening. Thank you so much for having us. And then,
you're very welcome.
I'm sure that when next we call you, you'll have time for us again.
Yes,
right,
we're here.
Much. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Join me next week for your weekly guide in the real estate market as we continue to reveal opportunities that can be harnessed in the industry. For advert placements and inquiries, call the number 090-2023-2719 or 081-8653-3938. We're sure you have solutions tailor-made to meet your specific real estate needs. Just connect with us at Property First Show. Till we meet again next week, remember, with Property First, you're covered. I'm Layali or Yatogun.